Hey guys, this is Sean Daly with Global Voice Acting Academy and dailyvo.com. So it's June 2019 right now, and I've been seeing a lot of people posting questions online about what's the best mic to use, or basically other questions on how to start their first studio setup. So I thought I'd give people a tour of what I'm using. I must warn you, this is somewhere in between, like basically a starter setup and something much more advanced that's several $1,000s. I will say it did cost about $2,000 for everything that I'm using: acoustic treatment, microphone, interface, all that stuff. But I will try to make some inexpensive recommendations as well. So don't feel too bad if you're like, oh, I can't afford everything. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a quick studio tour. So here we go. So here we are. Starting off, we have our little editing station. So you'll notice I have two MacBook Pros there. The one up there is a newer one. It hasn't gotten too much use yet, but that's because the one right there on the bottom shelf was actually experiencing problems recently, and so I wanted to have a backup. So this one's currently loaded with all the same software. So pretty much if this one does go out, I can just quickly get up and running again without any real delays. So I highly recommend a backup. It doesn't have to be as expensive as your current computer, but definitely something that can help you, that you can easily have up and running again to not have any delays in your workflow. Bit of a tangent, but I highly recommend making at least your editing station a really inspiring place to work. So as you can see, I've got some of my voice acting idols there and some of my favorite things to really help inspire me in my work. So over here, you can see my beast of an interface. This is called the SBL Creon. So it's got a really similar form factor to, say, the Audient ID22. It's about the same price. You can find it for about $500 now, but if you go used, you can get it for as low as $300. So I definitely recommend that route if you're looking for a beastly interface with great preamps, a high-pass filter, and lots of routing options. Or routing and expansion options. And then this guy's just like a little standing desk that I can adjust if I want to move around, if I want to stand up, things like that. I think the company is called Techni Mobili, and I got it on Amazon's site. So moving on to where the magic happens, if we look at my bed, you can see this little lap desk that actually has a wireless keyboard and trackpad on it. And the reason for that is recently I've actually discovered a way to do punch and roll on my iPad, where if we look at where the magic actually happens. So you can see my microphone, the Sennheiser 416. You might recognize that pop filter from the Hook Studios. They make really low profile, effective pop filters that look really nice with the 416 or whatever shotgun mic you happen to have. I know the 416 can be cost prohibitive for a lot of people, but there are more affordable options. There's the AT875R and 897 from Audio Technica. There's the Rode NTG3 or NTG4, and even Vocal Booth To Go actually makes their own proprietary short shotgun mic that's gotten a lot of positive reviews. So as you can see, we've actually got my iPad synced up with my studio computer, and the reason we're able to do that is this little pink dongle right there called the Luna Display. So that's about an $80 dongle. I don't know if I'd recommend getting it now because I've heard that Apple actually is going to be doing some OS updates so that you can actually mirror your iPad with your computer, or natively. So whether or not, I have some older MacBook Pros, 2013 and 2015, so I don't know if that will apply or not, but as long as you have a strong Wi-Fi connection, it's been really helpful in motivating me to do more long form and audiobook work, just because you can actually do punch and roll while you're in the booth. So that's pretty much everything. This is the acoustic vocal booth from Vocal Booth To Go. I've talked about it a lot in my videos, and for what it is, it's very effective. So I actually got this from a good talent and friend of mine, Tim Page. He actually shipped it all the way to Japan for me. So thanks again, Tim, if you're watching this. And you can see it lined with, as a little gift I got from some of my Japanese coworkers before I left Japan. You can also see it lined with these Automute absorption sheets. So that was kind of just to give me a little bit more peace of mind as far as acoustic treatment goes. Well, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little studio tour. I hope to be making some new videos soon, kind of going over in more detail some of the products that I use, and as well as some alternatives in case that's outside of your budget. So I'm Sean Daly for Daily VO and the Global Voice Acting Academy, and I hope you guys have a wonderful summer. Bye, guys.